Yo, what is up, guys? Legacy Legend Gaming here today, bringing you Call of Duty World War II online gaming commentary. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Damn, guys. 2018 is over with. People are graduating. Prom season has begun. Everything's just coming to a complete, how should I say it, end. So it's just coming to a complete end. Everybody's chapters are ending and a new chapter is beginning in everybody's life. It's crazy. Oh, damn, this Tommy. Alright guys, so what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to commentate and I'm going to play some more games. And I'm going to try to get this contract done. Oh, by the way, just in case you haven't noticed, Call of Duty World War II has just got a complete reskin. It's so much different now. You have these daily orders, you get weapon variants which is free, which is so awesome. Still got the nightmare going on. 100 sniper kills basically. 25 headshots with shotguns. Why is that even a thing? 100 shotgun kills. I'm definitely going to get that done. And I've not completed this one yet. And this was going on during the recent update they had going on. But overall, this is my new favorite gun right here. I'm just out of a supply drop. Out of a Blitzkrieg uniform bribe, I think it was. I was surprised when I got this thing. Now the weapon has some flaws, but I mean, if you can get past that recoil, then it's manageable. I mean, look, just look at this recoil. It's not bad, but it kicks up a bit. The kick is noticeable, but if you can control it like this, then the kick isn't really all that bad. Alright, let's play some war mode. I'm definitely gonna use this gun. Look at that. And serious shells just go in like nothing. This is my spammer class, by the way. I'm gonna have some fun with this. Do it to it. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the new war map they added in DLC 2, which lets you fly in planes, as you can see right there in the picture. Which is pretty amazing, to be honest, but I mean, it's kind of clunky with the control, but if you know how to maneuver your way around the planes, then it can be a breeze. Let's go with the old shotgun class. I can get this contract done with 30.
Keep alert! Our men have spotted Allied activity in the area. We must defend our position. not let them steal our intel. Hold them off.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Stay on mission.
He still got the bad end of the stick. He died.
Defend our intel.
Oh, hell no.
They've got our intel.
What the hell is this?
Get it back. They have a piece of intel.
Are you kidding me already?
Intel now. Get it now. They picked up intel. Hold them back.
Got it. Shit. He's like, I'm not gonna deal with that guy. He just decided to lose the match. That is funny.
Do not let them steal the intel.
Oh, hell no, you ain't getting away that easy.
They've captured a piece of intel. Only two remain.
What the?
They have a piece of intel.
Oh, hell no. Get over here.
Get it back. Piece of intel. 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here. Get it now.
No more trip mines. Bro, I swear, they always get me from a long distance. What's up, fam?
1 minute left.
Bro, they don't stand a chance against me.
Hold them off. Defend the intel.
Come on, me, bro. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, did the flare kill somebody? I still got somebody. How?
They've picked up intel. 10 seconds left.
Oh, now my teammates are thinking.
They've got our intel. It's almost done. Protect the intel. We've held off the Allied attack.
And victory. GG's it. These guys are about to be killed by the Germans in 3, 2, 1. Just gonna kill them. Mow them down like that. Alright, after this match, guys, I am gonna share some noteworthy advice.
Alright, soldiers, listen up. Our objective is to acquire intel on important strategic targets for our bombers in Palermo and Naples. Acquire the intel and get it transmitted to HQ.
Anyways,
Let's get the intel and get out.
also
Let's
about the
move.
upload schedule. Sorry, I haven't been uploading that much. It's because I don't know. I've been off my game lately. I haven't been uploading because, well, I haven't had the motivation to do it. And today I just felt like uploading some gameplay. So yeah, that's where you're seeing some videos posted. Video. I mean, a video posted. I see that.
Acquire the intel.
Oh, that little scrub.
He's hit! Yes, he's
Trying to fucking... Oh, he jumped too, bro. He was scared. Oh, he's going down. Why you scared, fam? Why you scared? Oh, I'm still gonna get
Find the
back.
intel. Move.
I think he's down!
Where's this guy at, though? Where he at? Where he at? He in here?
He's moving!
Stick to the objective. Push it, soldiers. Get that intel.
What?
Intel acquired.
Oh, damn. He got blasted.
Intel captured. 2 more to go.
What's up, fam?
We got a piece of intel. We picked up intel. 2 minutes
Bro,
until
everybody's
enemy
gonna hate
reinforcements
me in the
arrive.
lobby for using the incendiary shot. My dude, where you going? I was gonna say.
Intel lost.
Bro, behind you!
Intel acquired.
Oh, shit!
Intel secure. 1 left.
Dude, that was close. Holy shit.
He's moving!
Damn it, we're losing him!
Get out here.
Grab the intel.
I think he's down! Reloading! Enemy down!
Ha! Got you still. Got him. Alright.
1 minute until enemy reinforcements. Let's go, soldiers! Get the intel! We got a piece of intel! Intel dropped!
Damn, we gotta get in there.
30 seconds left!
Get in there, get in there. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there, get in there, get in there.
We're out of time! Secure that intel!
Bro, come on, team, come on.
We failed to acquire the intel! Fall back!
Man, they're probably talking shit. Probably talking shit. Oh, wait, they ain't even talking. No wonder why we lost, bro. Why did my team quit? Hello? What? Why did they quit? Oh my god, why are there quitters? Like, honestly, I didn't even give 2 F's about why they even quit in the first place, but come on, dude. Why you gotta quit like that? It's probably over a stupid reason, like somebody was fucking spawn camping them or something. Me in real life. Me in real life right there. I love that thing. Anyways. And they're probably getting upset over spawn trapping, but I bet those other guys on the other enemy team do not want to stay, because after that little shotgun incident I just pulled on them, yeah, they ain't getting one more of that. Alright, anyways. So, New Year's ahead of us. And usually when a New Year ahead, oh my god, usually when a New Year is ahead of us, apologize for my stuttering, by the way. Usually when there's a New Year ahead of us, there's people who give advice, and sometimes the advice is, well, sometimes the advice isn't even that great. Like, there's people that usually just say something like, oh yeah, do you next year, change yourself next year, like, you know, new year, new you. That's like the basic advice they can give you. Honestly, there are some ignorant people out there that don't know what they're talking about, but there's some actually do know what they're talking about. It's funny how ignorant people can sometimes know what they're talking about when they don't know shit. And usually when you hear people like that, you're like, save your breath. Why the hell do you even want to talk? Why the hell are you even talking? You're just wasting your time. It's just funny, honestly. It's a misconception that when people hear people like that talking, they don't even want to hear the words they have to say.
The enemy's primary objective is to stop our munitions train before it can leave the city. It's our job to hold the line and stop them from getting anywhere near it.
Alright guys, so look, this is all I have to say real quick. When it comes to that kind of info, take it with like the best way you can possible. Like a grain of salt. Just take it with a grain of salt. Like, honestly. Here's like some basic that you can actually utilize well when you actually, you know, do further your life into college or high school, no matter where you're going. Something like utilize your study habits, utilize your work habits overall, and how you manage time in general. Because time can pass you up in a flash. Time sometimes can't even be your best friend. Sometimes oh my god. I apologize for the stutter again. Sometimes time can be a valuable asset. Sometimes it can't. It just works out in real life. Now, you might be asking, like, what the hell do you mean? Well, say you have a required deadline and it's due 2 weeks Tuesday, and you're on Friday or whatever day. Like, it could be any day of the week where it's assigned. You let time get ahead of you. You play video games, you slack off, you do anything in general. You become a naysayer. It happens. And you know what the result of that is? Boom. The expectation date, which is the deadline, arrives. And guess what's the result? You get a 0. You don't pass your final. You don't study hard enough for it. You don't get that career you want in your life. Sometimes time can be a enemy you don't want to deal with. You want it to be your best friend. Time will be a valuable asset if you know how to utilize it well and elaborate well with it. What I mean by elaborate is plan out. Plan out very well what you want to do, and I promise you that will get you far. Trust me. There have been times where I slacked off and I didn't utilize my time well. I could have done it at this time, you know, beforehand, but, you know, I was a naysayer. I was somebody who slacked off. It happens. That happens to the best of us. Sometimes we just let time get ahead of us, and sometimes we just give up altogether. Sometimes we have a fixated priority which is like one messed up priority altogether, which messes up any other priority, like outside of that. Let me give you a good example. Say I'm trying to study for a test, but I have to get something else done. I'm like, whoops, I gotta do this first. Whoops, I gotta do that. Whoops, I gotta do that. It's bullshit. Things can get in your way like that. It's all bullshit. Outside nuisances in general, they're just there. Like, there's something that you need to do first, and it's just there. It just happens. It's like something irrelevant. It just happens to be there, but, you know, you don't pay attention to it. And anything can cause it. It could be a problem at work, a problem, shit, anywhere on the freaking planet, anywhere. School, work, or home. It happens. Anywhere where you deal with a problem and it gets inside your head and caves in, that is where the fixated priority comes into play. And that is where you're forgetting everything you're doing and you just lose your mind and you get overwhelmed. It happens. And the reason why I'm giving you all this advice is don't become that person who literally focuses on one thing and then just gets caught up with other stuff firsthand. Like, you need to plan shit accordingly beforehand, because if you don't, it's gonna bother you, and then it's gonna start becoming a nuisance, and then when it's not that problematic, it becomes major problematic issue to the point where you can't even do anything about it and you're screwed. It can mess up your career that you wanted to, you know, do in the future. But I mean, you can do it later on, but you gotta actually be on top of it. You ain't on top of it, then it's over. It's over, man, honestly. Like, say for instance, let me give you a good example. Say for instance, you're trying to study for a test that you need to get in for college. And, okay, fine, it could be like any test in general, for any kind of career. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do this career when I grow up, and this is what I'm gonna do. Or you got your plan already set. You already got your career set. So what do you do next? You do it. Sometimes you get caught up with fun or some other thing in life, and then guess what? Bam! That little plan of yours just erased. Everything else that you had planned out, it's just irrelevant now. The unimportant stuff that you have in your mind instead of that becomes insignificant. So basically the insignificant became significant at this time. And you're like, wait, why did the stuff that I don't even need to be worrying about become significant at this point? Because you let it. That's why. So all I gotta say is elaborate what you're gonna do. Utilize your plan well. Match it accordingly to what you're gonna do on a certain day. Like, say I'm gonna study for this day on this day. I'm sorry, stuttered again. Lost. Losing track of my words. I'm sorry. Anyways, what I meant to say is, say you have a test that you want to study for, and you want to study for it on like a certain day, on like, no, that like not like a certain day, like more of a certain days of a week, like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday even, or Thursday, Wednesday, and Monday, or Friday. Don't matter. Let's say you have it planned out. Then what? Well, then you get on top of it and you actually do it, right? Well, that's the easy part, just planning it out. The hard part is not losing sight of what you have to do, because sometimes, like I said, obstacles will get in your way, and guess what? They'll distract you from what's important. It just happens. It just happens like, what can I compare it to? Like a pop quiz that comes out of nowhere. Literally just like that. It can come out of nowhere. You won't expect it because guess what? You didn't study for it. Simple as that. Alright, enough of the advice. I'm just saying, guys, like, next year, if you do, well, I'm sorry again. Next year, just utilize this advice well. Heed it. Trust me, it will get you far. No matter if you're going to high school or college, no matter where you're at. Just utilize it well. It'll come in handy in any situation where you're going on later on in life. You gotta progress and utilize these habits, because if you don't, you're gonna fall behind, and it happens. Those are the naysayers that happen. Oh my god. Those are the naysayers that get caught up with that kind of stuff. So don't be one of them. That's all I have to say. And good luck next year, guys. For real. Good luck next year. If y'all having a struggle right now in school, then all I have to say is pick yourself back up. Say, do it. Oh my god. Sorry, getting caught up in my words way too much. Alright. What I meant to say is pick yourself back up. Utilize the study habits and the work habits that you need that are essential to getting there. Because if you don't, you're going to fall behind. You're going to become a naysayer. And everything's just going to fall flat in front of you. And you're going to get caught up in those obstacles that are irrelevant. And the relevant stuff is just going to be there, not touched at all. Like, you can have a study book made for a certain career that you're trying to go for. Guess what? You don't lay one finger on it. I guarantee you, you're going to become one of those people. It happens. Okay, so enough with the advice. That's all I have to say. But yeah, guys, good luck next year. Just take my advice. Take my advice well. And utilize it well. Because if you don't, trust me, you'll fall behind. I know what I'm saying. I was one of those people. I was a naysayer, and I fell behind pretty bad. And I let irrelevant stuff get in my way when they didn't need to. I left a study book untouched, which I should have touched frequently, but I didn't. I didn't get on top of it, and I fell behind. So, trust me, it's best to do it while you're young, especially if you're trying to go into a career. Pursue it, be persistent with it. And you get somewhere. Alright guys, it's time for another war match. Let's do this. Oh yeah, and another thing. Sometimes things can see how... Oh my god. Sometimes... Why do I keep stuttering? Sometimes times can seem really... How should I put it? Dim or gloomy, but that's just you in your head, buddy. Trust me. You're just imagining that in your perspective, and things aren't really like that. I mean, there may be some times where you're telling yourself, it ain't all sunshines and rainbows. I mean, shit, it happens. Sometimes people go through the hardest shit. Sometimes people go through the hardest shit and they can't get around it. You gotta be persistent. If you aren't persistent with it, then it's gonna bother you to death, and then you're gonna let outside nuisance bother you. So, as a result, you're gonna let the circumstances be circumstances. Don't let it be circumstances that are going to stop you from facing that inevitable goal from happening. Because all that will be is an impossible goal at that point, not even inevitable. And studying is like one of those things that can be one of those things that can help you as a useful asset for making the inevitable goal possible. Straight up, like there's no way to better put it than that. Studying and being on top of your work, no matter if it's extra credit or stuff that'll help your career path, it's shit like that that will get you somewhere far. Okay, by the way, guys, I apologize for the stuttering that's going on in this video. Sometimes I get caught up in my words, but you know, who the fuck cares? It's things like that that try to get in your way, and sometimes you might be afraid to even publicly speak in general. Who the hell cares? It's just something that's trying to get in your way. It's just like that one little bug on your shoulder that's trying to bother you to death and try to get inside your head. Are you really gonna let that little bug get inside your head? It's just a pest trying to annoy you. It's just an outside nuisance. It's just there. It's just trying to mock you to the death. It's just trying to mock you to death to the point where you can't even focus anymore. And to that I say, just screw off. Like, that's all I can say. Just let that little bug screw off. I mean, what is that little thing going to do to you? It's not going to kill you. It's just a little bug. It's just a pest. That's all it really is. It's just there. And it can't even be stuttering. It could be anything else in general. Sometimes it can be social issues in general. Yeah, social issues. Sometimes social issues can play like a major obstacle on what you're trying to do. Sometimes it can be for, like, let's say, what can I give a good example for this? For what can serve as a good example? For like an office job. It could be any kind of job that requires social behavior. An office environment would be like one of them. Or, you know, greeter. Your basic greeter. Yeah, that requires a lot of social aspects in that job field. Not only that, but taking orders at a restaurant. But please, guys, do not go that low. I want you to regret even working there. Do not go that low. Sometimes you might have to in life, but sometimes if you go that low at a certain age, like at the age of 17 or 18, I don't want you to become one of those people. Honestly, guys, like, that would be really sad. I just hope that you utilize my advice well and don't go down that path, because sometimes that path is just miserable, and nobody wants a miserable job in life. It's like Basics 101. You know, sometimes the things we learn can't even be useful to the point where it can land us a good career. Now, that might sound ignorant at first, but I mean, just think about it. Sometimes things we learn at school, sometimes they're not all that important. Sometimes they're just irrelevant. Sometimes we're not even taught the basics or the essentials that we need. It's just there untouched. Like, nobody's touched that thing that we needed in life. And guess what? We end up landing that job, and then it's miserable from there. And do you really want to be in a miserable position all the rest of your whole life? No, it shouldn't be that way. And you can prevent that. That's all you gotta do. Just follow good study habits, follow good work habits, follow good how should I say, timely manners, because honestly that's definitely a major aspect of what can get you far in life, managing time, because if you can't, you're screwed. So what's that? Alright guys, enough of the commentary with this advice. All I gotta say is good luck next year, guys, and when things get dim or gloomy, like I said before, or darkest, like to the point where it's just all hope is lost, F that. Hope is still there. Hope is manageable. Hope can still be revived. It's still there. You can bring it back. So fuck what others think. Fuck what's ever bringing you down. Honestly, that thing, it can go to hell. It's not there. Like, it's just there to bother you, but it's not there in reality. It's just something you thought up in your head. It's just a figment of your own imagination. But that little past wastes time. It's not worth it. So good luck next year, guys. For real. Alright, let's get in this war game. Alright guys, I'm about to go off with the shotgun again.
I got him! Fight for the command post!
Alright, let's do it to it.
Capture that command post to get intel on craft defenses.
Scary's in the command post!
Taking the command post!
Oh shit, he stuck me with the grenade.
Take that command
Alright,
post!
let's do it to it. Let's get in there.
Attacking the command post!
On the command post! He's moving!
Fighting for the command post! Stick to the objective!
Shit.
We capture the command post! Ground intel can help win the war!
Brett,
Build a bridge to
he
replace
still
the
got
one
me.
the Kraut's destroyed.
He
Then
still
we can
got me.
advance.
How?
Enemy airdrop incoming!
Throwing smoke!
Bridge is being built! Move it, soldiers! Build that bridge! Building the bridge!
Look out!
Bridge in progress! Bridge is being built! Build the bridge so we can advance! Building the bridge! Halfway done building the bridge!
Covering fire!
Freaking got the window. I need to take him out.
Bridge in progress! Build the bridge!
So freaking cool. Alright, let's go.
Over there! Left on
Got
the
him.
bridge!
Bridge is being built!
Reload! Keep them busy!
Two minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive! flamethrower observed. Get to cover. Rebuild the bridge. Move up. Destroy that German ammo supply so they won't have munitions for their AA guns. Enemy airdrop incoming.
Oh, he's dead.
That ammo supply must be destroyed.
Where's my sniper at the freak? I already know I'm gonna regret using the sniper.
Eliminate that ammo supply now.
That's your butt. That's your butt. That's your butt.
Destroy that ammo supply. Follow the ammo supply. Keep the Krauts away from our bomb.
Ooh.
Protect our bomb at all costs. 2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
Nice little triple. Alright.
Protect our bomb.
I see me going off. I see me
That's
going
the
off.
alley. Get back in the battle. We did it! The Kraut's ammo supply is destroyed. Protect our tanks so we can get within range of the main battery. Then we'll destroy the Kraut 88s.
God damn it.
Enemy flamethrower on the battlefield. Don't get cooked. Nobody's here to escort us. We're retreating. Enemy airdrop incoming. We're falling back. No one's nearby to escort us. We're retreating. There's no one here to escort us. Stay near the tank and protect it. Nobody's here to escort us. We're retreating. Where are you going, soldier? We're advancing. Protect us. Got one. The main battery's by the church. Escort this tank so it can destroy the 88s. Falling back. No one's nearby to escort us. Enemy down. We're on the move.
Hello, what did they
Protect
come
us.
from? What the hell?
Escort us to the AA guns. That's it. We're advancing. Good. Keep advancing to the church. We're on the move. All right, let's get to the church. Return to the front immediately. That's it. We're advancing. 2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive. Enemy flamethrower observed. Don't bunch up. We're retreating. There's no one here to escort us. Nobody's here to escort us. We're retreating. We're falling back. No one's nearby to escort us.
We got it, bro. We got it. We got it. What?
We're retreating. There's retreating. There's no one here to escort us. 30 seconds left. Nobody's here to escort us. We're retreating. We're on the move.
Yeah, we got it.
We destroyed the crowd AA guns. Now
Hell yeah.
our bombers can hit their targets.
Hell yeah. We did it. That was already game 2? Was that already game 2? Oh shit, that was already game 2. Got a nice little triple feed off the enemy team there. You know what? I'm gonna make a armored shopping class. By the way, side note here, I know the variant looks like shit because it's rusty, because that's the way it's supposed to be. I know why you're asking, like, why the hell is a variant this good looking, all rusty and ugly looking? Well, because this is an epic version, the heroic version of this weapon. Where's it at? This one is the clean version. This is this dirty version, but still though, this weapon still is cool. It looks all battered, torn, and messed up and stuff, and it looks really cool. Dang, already 49 minutes in? I thought it would have been an hour already. I thought it would have been an hour already. But nope, it's 49 minutes in. Huh. Damn. Probably the half of my video would probably consist of me giving that advice, but honestly guys, that's the truth.
Escort our tanks and break through the front line towards the breach.
One little side note is when people conceive you as what you show, that's just a misconception altogether. You know yourself and deep on the inside. So if they see the bad side of you, that's not who you really are. Just remember that. Even when you're failing in life, that's not who you really are. You could be the most smartest person in the world, but you act dumb. It happens. Don't give people the misconception. Prove them wrong. Or just do your own thing and ignore them altogether and just stay in your lane.
B is moving forward. Defend it. B is advancing. Protect it.
Okay, there's a sniper that I didn't even see.
B has almost crossed the front line. All we have to do is get one more tank across the line. A is blocked by a hedgehog.
Look at you trying to throw grenades at me. How cute.
C is on the move. Defend it. Kizar is moving forward.
Wow. I mean, my team was helping me out, so I'll give them that.
C is falling back. C is advancing. Escort it.
Hey.
C has almost crossed the front line. We've broken
Really?
through the
You want
front
to be a
line.
little
Keep
freaking
moving
baby and try to
towards
get
the
it from
bridge.
behind? Okay.
Our tank is running low on fuel. Steal fuel from the enemy or our attack will stall.
Hold up. Let me get this guy over here first.
Enemy airdrop incoming! An enemy tank disabled one of our tanks. We have only one tank left. We destroyed their ambush, but our last tank is almost out of fuel. Steal fuel from the enemy.
There's already a camper right there. Are you serious?
We are taking A.
That was easy.
A successfully delivered. Fight for the fuel.
If I do upload a video next time, guys, it'll probably be around me doing a zombie Easter egg on World War II here.
We've received A. We are grabbing A.
Switch to this big one class.
Take the enemy fuel. Anton is ours. We have stolen enough fuel. Our tank can advance and capture that bridge. Enemy air.
Why was I even trying? Why would I
Move
even try
fast
to
and
challenge the
escort our
machine gun?
tank across before the enemy can destroy the bridge. Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating. Enemy flamethrower in the field. Tank is falling back. No one's nearby to escort it.
I will take this.
Stay on mission. Tank is retreating. It needs an escort.
Wow.
Tank's advancing. Protect it.
Look, guys, if you ever want an easy way to escort this tank, let's do this.
Tank is on the move. Stay near the tank and
That's
protect
the
it.
easiest way to do it. Honestly.
Enemy flamethrower observed. Get to cover. Tanks advancing. Protect it. Tanks moving forward.
Oh, how much I hate flamethrowers.
Tank is on the move. Escort the tank so it can get across the bridge.
I had no sidearm.
The tank's moving forward.
Honestly, this year has been a great year.
The tank
I
is
had
on
my
the
ups and
move.
downs this year,
They've detonated one of the bridges.
but
There's only one bridge left now. We have to move quickly before the enemy destroys it. Tanks advancing. Protect it. Escort the tank across the bridge.
what the hell's my shotgun?
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating. Tank's moving forward. The tank is on the move.
Honestly, the advice I gave y'all is basically just sums up my whole life in general, how it's been right now at this point. I've been a naysayer, I've been slacking off,
Tanks advancing.
and
Protect
I
it.
wasn't able to do what I wanted to do
The
this year.
enemy destroys the bridge.
So that's why I'm telling you, I followed my advice and heeded it.
Tank is falling back. No one's nearby to escort it. tank is retreating. It needs an escort.
Hello, buddy.
The tank's moving forward.
I hate flashbangs.
Move! The enemy will blow up the bridge soon. The tank's advancing. Protect it.
I love that.
The tank's moving forward. Tank is on the move. 1 minute until the bridge is destroyed. We've won. The bridge
damn,
is
that was
ours.
too damn
Now
easy,
our
dude.
forces can advance and destroy the enemy.
That was too easy. You know what? After this, I'm gonna provide you with some zombies gameplay. Getting tired of playing some war mode. I think I might just go with my WW2 American class, or STG class, or the it's What's that class?
Stop the Germans from escorting their tanks through the front line.
See anybody
B
try to
is
go through.
advancing. B's retreating. Keep firing. A is advancing. Stop it. B is on the move.
I had to do that. I had to do that. Wow, you're gonna kill me with a grenade, not your gun. Weak. Let me get you back, buddy.
Baker's moving forward. B is blocked by our hedgehog. He's not gonna make it.
Oh hell no! Get that shit out of here.
Our hedgehog has stopped B. Taking fire! Destroyed our hedgehog. Able can advance now.
Ooh, headshot.
A's retreat. Keep firing.
There would be somebody camping right behind me all the time. I swear, that's just basic Call of Duty World War II.
Able is
Somebody's
moving
always
forward.
gonna be behind
Kill
me.
the soldiers around it. A's falling back.
Got him.
Abel's pulling back. Throwing stun grenade. A's retreating. Keep
He's on
firing.
board. What the?
A's falling back. Keep killing its escort.
I didn't have no
He's falling
pistol. I
back.
need to trade this for a pistol, damn it.
Baker's been stopped by our hedgehog. B is blocked by our hedgehog. Abel's pulling back. A is blocked by our hedgehog. B is advancing.
Damn it. I always have to reload.
B is almost crossed the front line. They got a tank across the line. Don't let them get another. 1 minute left. A's falling back. is advancing. Stop it.
What the?
30 seconds left. C is advancing. Take out its escort. KK can move now that the Krauts removed our hedgehog. 10 seconds left.
Wow.
Keep the Germans from stealing our fuel for their tank. Airdrop incoming. Flamethrower available. We knocked out one of their tanks, but we lost one of our own in the process. Let's go! Constructing's done.
Whoa, what the?
Protect our fuel.
Hold up. Oh, I think it's cost good enough.
Enemy down. I need fire. Throwing sticky bombs. Don't let them steal our fuel.
Where the fuck did you come? There's somebody in there, thankfully. That guy scared the legit fuck out of me.
Keep our fuel safe. In 2 minutes, we'll be ready to destroy the bridge.
What? Always somebody can't be somebody. I mean, somewhere. What the fuck, you stupid? I'm gonna take care of that stupid.
They're trying to take A. Stole back A. I got him.
You know what?
Keep them from taking fuel to their tanks.
Of course.
Enemy down. One minute left. We got enemies on the road. Don't let the Krauts steal our fuel. Seconds left. Taking fire. Flush them out.
Oh, damn it.
10 seconds left.
still won.
Steal our
We
fuel,
still won.
so now their tanks have stalled.
Fuck them. Fuck them. We
This
still
gave us
won.
enough time to destroy the bridge and contain the German advance.
Now you're gonna win this COD player talking shit. Give me a second. Well, that's just your typical COD player, but I mean, he wasn't saying anything, but the guy before him definitely was talking shit. You couldn't hear him because it was in the party chat, but yep. Okay. Now to show you some zombies. Zombies. It's freaking awesome. I'm about to show you how the newest map, DLC 3. Oh wait, well, hold on. I'm adding this video and then upload another one, so give me a second, guys. I'm 1:19 in the morning.